Practice problem 5.8 says a large bed of rocks are used in some solar heated homes to store heat. Assume that the specific heat of the rocks is 0.82 joules per gram Kelvin. Calculate the quantity of heat absorbed by 50 kilograms of rocks if their temperature increases by 12 degrees Celsius. Alright, and then the second part is what temperature change would these rocks undergo if they emitted 450 kilojoules of heat. And so anytime we're looking for that quantity of heat, right, we know that Q is equal to mc delta T. Okay? Alright, and so we're given the specific heat, which is going to be 0.82 joules per gram Kelvin. Okay, so that's our C value. The change in temperature, we're talking about the temperature increase is 12 degrees. Okay, so that's equal to 12 Kelvin. The mass we're given is 50 kilograms. Okay, but as you notice that we need grams. Okay, so we need to take our 50 kilograms and convert that to grams. And so in 1 kilogram, there's 1,000 grams. Okay, and so then we get 50,000 grams. Okay, and so then we can just plug that in here as well. Alright, and so then we can just solve for Q, and what we get is we get 4.9 times 10 to the 5th, okay, joules. So that answers the first part. Okay, so the second question, okay, basically ask what temperature change would these rocks undergo if they emitted 450 kilojoules of heat. So then now we're being given Q as 450 kilojoules, okay? But our specific heat is in joules, so we need to convert kilojoules to joules. And so here we know in 1 kilojoule there is 1,000 joules. Okay, so our kilojoules cancel, and so we get 450,000 joules. Okay, so that's our Q value. So 450,000 joules, okay, is going to be equal, since Q is equal to mc delta T, we have the mass, okay, which is going to be 50,000 grams. We have our C value, our specific heat, which is 0.82 joules per gram Kelvin, and we're looking for this delta T value. And so if you solve this out, you basically get 450,000 joules is equal to 41,000, okay, times delta T, okay, and then if we divide both sides by 41,000, we get that delta T is going to be equal to 10.97 Kelvin. Okay, so basically this is equal to 11 Kelvin. Okay, so the decrease is because the rocks have given off heat. Okay, so it's decreasing by 11 Kelvin.